Contrary to popular polling or no popular like CNN coverage or MSNBC coverage, Elizabeth Warren's not really doing that great. In fact, if Bernie Sanders was doing as badly as Elizabeth Warren is doing, they'd be calling for her to drop out. But since she's a woman, you got to vote for women, they want to like keep their hope alive. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Yeah. So to the point about Elizabeth Warren not doing so good, here we go. We got some stuff on Elizabeth Warren. Elizabeth Warren fundraising drops, lagging behind other candidates. Yeah. Now it seems clear. Now we know why Julian's coming out here endorsing Elizabeth Warren, because her numbers suck. Wonder what she promised Julian. Julian, what you get for this endorsement, brother? Huh? What you get? More than you, Mr. Black Negro, Mr. Negro. Warren fundraising drops, lagging behind other top candidates. And they're even being charitable there because, like, she's really not a top candidate anymore. At least not in New Hampshire or in Iowa. In New Hampshire, she's like 5th. In Iowa, she's like 4th or something. That's not top. Like, top is 1, 2, maybe 3. Buttigieg has passed her. Come on. Come on. Elizabeth Warren raised $21 million. I thought she raised 17, so she raised a little bit more than I thought. But, you know, when Bernie's raising like 34.5 and Biden outraises you and, you know, Andrew Yang, who's never run for anything except, you know, maybe to pick up a Call of Duty latest release, you know, one of those virtual reality goggles from the store, like the new one that came out, the Razored back or something. Like, Yang has never run for anything. You know, like maybe like to the store to get a Dungeons and Dragons collector's edition, limited edition. And he came within striking distance of Elizabeth Warren's fundraising prowess. So that tells you everything you need to know. So this says here that Warren's campaign is often derided what it calls the polar coaster. Listen here, Tim Black. That's right. I don't ride the polar coaster. What I do, Tim Black, milk dud, contrarian, is I fight for the people. Yeah, because I believe that the people are going to decide what this election is about. Not you. You're not even wearing a tie, Buster. You don't even put on a tie. You have no decency. Regular, down-to-earth Oklahoma girl like me who was a Republican until I was 52 understands what it means to be a Democrat. That's right, I get it. I totally get it. So snickerdoodles and fiddly sticks and pumpernickel pickles and honey crisp apples in the fall. You don't understand. You know, Tim Black, when you're running me down on the internet, when you're making your little YouTube videos, you know what I'm doing? Oh, come on, people, you know what I'm doing. I'm laying out that dress. Laying that dress out on the bed. You know which one. The dress with a gun in it. It's got a knife compartment. That's right. It's got all types of artillery. It's bulletproof. What's what you need when you're dealing with the blacks? That's right. You're laying out your outfit on the bed. And you put on those shoes. And you get to marching down there. And you go down to YouTubeville. And you see the milk dud head commentator running down your campaign. And you go, you know what? I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with you, milk dud head, sugar daddy head. I'm not. I think that you don't like women. I know you're married to one. I know you're raised one. I know your mom's one. But that doesn't mean that you care. Because I'm a woman and you're not supporting me. And like one of the things that about Elizabeth Warren, they've been propping her up, man, that really disgusts you. Like at a point, when we hear that people get propped up so much and we see it, because no one likes someone else to get an unfair advantage. Like all the campaigns are looking at this, they're going, why do they give her such favorable coverage? I mean, she got, Trump ate her lunch, puked it out, and then gave it to her. She ate it. And that's disgusting, but it's the truth, man. Trump embarrassed the hell out of her. She shouldn't even be in public life anymore. She got bodied by Trump like several times. She's on Twitter fighting him, and each time it was a mollywop. Ooh, bang, ping, poom, pang. Every time. And then the most embarrassing was the whole DNA test thing. But you want people are still supportive of Elizabeth Warren as if they didn't see that shit. Like they don't know that's Trump's going to be like, wrong. Oh, listen. Looks like we got ourselves an Elizabeth Warren. Today in the latest news, Elizabeth Warren had her dress burnt to shreds by Donald J. Trump, on the debate stage. Smoked. Wrong. She has no chance at all against Trump, and people should know this. I mean, he's beating her in the preseason and in the off-season and in the hunting season, and it's like he just keeps beating her. But you think you go in the Super Bowl or the playoffs, it's going to be different. She hasn't come up with a defense. But see, what's happening is the media just keeps giving her like all these passes and like, you go girl, you go girl, you go girl. It's like, you know girl, come here, go here, sit down. Hey, Lizzie. Somebody get Lizzie. The black people started to see it. They're like, hey. That's why black people aren't voting for Elizabeth Warren. No one talks about that. No one talks about the lack of black support for Elizabeth Warren. They talk about Biden's. Oh, Biden's doing well with the blacks. Blacks that are on plantations, they support. I'm just going to keep it 100. Those are the black people that support Joe Biden. The blacks that are on plantations, they like, we just need to, man, don't you talk mean to them about talking to the master. They don't know that we're free. They're like, I got to go with him. Look at him. Can't be double-crossing master. He's a good master. Black man put him in charge. And then they overlook the fact that Bernie's like next with blacks. And Bernie's like, well, like, I also have the Latinos and the blacks. I'm winning with people of color. I want the damn bill, and they overlook that shit. But no one talks about Elizabeth Warren doing really bad with black people. Like, right now, there's like a whole bunch of black people going, somebody get Lizzie. Hey, somebody get Lizzie. What's she doing out there, birds? Oh, damn. Why is she out there? She can't moonwalk or nothing. She can't pop lock. She can't do the dab or nothing. Why is she out there? Do you even know who Chaka Khan is? Sit your ass down. Sit down. And the thing that also pisses me off about Elizabeth Warren, besides she talks like she's a secret agent, like she talks like someone who hides in plain sight. I'm right here. That's right, I'm right here. I'm right here, Mr. Black, right where you can see me. But you can't see me. See how I'm hiding behind this microphone? This microphone is camouflaging me. I can see you real good, Elizabeth. You right there. No, you're not. No, I'm not. You can't see me. I'm somewhere else. Is the fact that Elizabeth Warren, like they tried to make the selfie thing a thing. Like all the other candidates don't take selfies. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen. First of all, when you take the camera from someone, It's no longer a selfie. That's called a picture. Okay? It's called a picture. Selfies are the person holding the camera and taking it with you, like, both of you in the camera. One person's holding it. But they tried to make the selfie thing a whole thing. It was like, they kept talking about it. Right?
The thing I hear the most from people in the selfie lines is hope. Because I do the selfie lines.
I have to ask you about the selfie line thing.
The selfie line, tens of thousands of selfies.
Taking selfies has become a staple of her campaign.
I said earlier, if anyone wants to stay for a selfie.
These are 20,000 selfies.
Small dollar donations, volunteers, and selfie lines.
Selfie line.
And truly, if anybody wants a picture,
not through handshakes or waves, but with selfies.
Real measure of democracy, more than 50,000 selfies. Because I do the selfie lines.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, so I'm just assuming I'm not alone on this, but I just think she should take her selfies and shove them up herself. That's right, shove them up yourself. Pick an orifice and shove the selfies up yourself. I take selfies. What about Medicare for All? Well, I don't know about Medicare for All. What difference does it make? But look, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about selfies. I was in line, and there was a woman. She had one breast and one arm, and we took a selfie, and she told me about her problems. And I said, wow, you've got a lot of problems. Is it contagious? She said, no. I said, okay. And I said, are you sure? Because if it's not, or if it is, then I don't want to catch it, so maybe you could go over there. And then there was a black guy who came over, and I think he took something out of my purse. And I was like, oh my God, he's stealing from me in the selfie line. And somebody touched me inappropriately, and I felt ashamed. And then I had security beat the shit out of them. Then I did realize that they were blind and that they didn't know what they were doing. But by that time, we had already moved over to New Hampshire. So I couldn't really apologize the way I would have apologized. But we've got to build a coalition of grassroots fundraising. And I'm committed to not taking big money because I've already taken all the big money before I started running. That's right. When I was running for the Senate, when I was running for re-election, I got all the big money. I said, come here, big money. Come here, big money. Put the big money in Grandma. Give the big money to Grandma. Put the big money in Grandma's bra. Grandma's bra gets full of big money. And now when I'm running for president, I don't need to take the big money until I get to the point where you've chosen me. Then once you choose me, that's when I sell out. See, that's the thing. You don't sell out during the primary. You sell out as much as possible during the general. Because that's the whole point. You get to the general, then you give away the house. But when you're in the primary, because the stupid progressives might have to call you out on Twitters, you don't do it. So I got a plan for that. I don't sell out now, I wait. Unless you count Medicare for All. Yeah, unless you count that. If you count Medicare for All, I'm already a sellout. Or if you count indigenous people who I threw under the bus. Or if you count not supporting Bernie Sanders. All these things. But if you count those things, you got a problem with women. That's your problem. You don't like women. While all this is going on, while we're watching Elizabeth Warren be propped up by the establishment as if she has a chance in hell, she doesn't, Johnson. She doesn't. I'm just going to say it, man. Everybody else running, I mean, it's between Bernie and Biden. It's between Bernie and Biden. But what's important here is, like, is somebody going to be VP or somebody going to be Secretary of State or someone like, you know, something like that. This is it, man. You need to, as quickly as possible, pick a team. So Julian Castro, he chose Elizabeth Warren. Wrong. Bad choice. It's Biden or Bernie. And I think Julian he can't go Biden. He's going to have to go, like, Bernie, because Elizabeth's not going to win, so it's going to be Biden or Bernie. So at the end of the day, Julian Castro just rejected Obama and Biden. And the whole conversation about Elizabeth is just hollow. It's pointless. And I don't see Bernie putting her on the ticket with him, so no, that's not going to happen. Why would he do that? Should probably go support Trump. I mean, she supported Hillary, which is just like supporting Trump. I mean, if you picked Hillary, you picked Trump. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not holding it against an average voter, but it's pretty obvious. That's what it was. Tim, you're being difficult. That's very reductive of you. It's just honest, though. It's honest. See, you're just used to people sugarcoating the shit. I'm just telling you straight up, man. If you were Elizabeth Warren's backing of Hillary was backing Trump. That's what that was, man. Did you enjoy that content? I know you did. You got great taste, Johnson. What can I say? Become a member of the Tim Black Wolf Pack today right here on YouTube, or go to patreon.com, Tim's Take Live, and you'll get free stuff, special stuff, secret stuff. Do it today. Wolf Pack.